What is up everybody, Danny here. Welcome to my YouTube channel. Today we are going to finish our core beginner workout. In 2 weeks I'll be back with an intermediate video, but for now let's stick to beginners. On today's workout, just like the other two, we're going to keep the same principle. 3 series of 30 to 45 seconds. As you guys already know probably by now, you can do less if you're not able to get to 30 or 45, but please bear in mind that you need to push yourself and you want to do as many as possible. If you're new to the channel, you'll probably be like, what the heck is she talking about? So please make sure you check this video where you can get a better idea of what these workouts that I have been developing are about and what exactly you can expect from them. Now, not only check this video, please make sure you also check these two here because they are related to what we will be doing today. And sometimes I mention exercises that I did in the past core beginner workouts. So if you do check them and you do them first, it's going to be easier for you to understand what I'm talking about in certain exercises. If you are someone with lower back tension, probably you've heard that working your core is going to be good for you, but you need to be aware of the movements. So whenever you're doing core exercises, sometimes you can feel back pain. And if you do feel back pain, please make sure you stop and you take regressions. Now, when you feel back pain, most of the time it means that your abs stopped working, so then your lower back takes over. So your aim is to make sure that your lower back relaxes a bit more and tension goes onto your abs. So before we start our exercise, I'd just like to let you know 2 different things that I've been mentioning in the past videos, but in case you are not bothered to do the other ones instead, let me just quickly tell you. So the first thing is that you need to be able to have the control over your movement. So instead of doing like this one here where I'm going way too fast and I have absolutely no control on my core because I'm simply using the momentum to swing my body up and down, I would like to challenge you guys and really try your best to do like this one here instead. So what I'm doing here is controlling the movement, moving really slow, make sure that I'm drawing the belly button in, and as I do that, I'm engaging my core. And I try to do that throughout the movement as I go up and as I go down. Now you will be able to do this if you're not forcing yourself to go to a range of movement that you're not able to. It's pointless to try to go higher if your abs are not prepared for that. So again, it doesn't matter if your crunches are really tiny, keep them tiny, make sure that you're using your core throughout the movement. Don't swing. And then the second thing that I wanted to tell you is that in between exercises, I'll give you 2 different poses that you can use to rest. So one of the poses is the child's pose, where you bring your bottom towards your heels, you rest your arms in the front and your head in between your arms. And that is really good to release back tension, especially if you feel that your back is a bit tight. And then the second pose to stretch is going to be this one here. It's a resting pose where you lay on your back, grab your knees to the chest, and if you want, give your back a massage. Just relax and bounce your knees side to side. With that, you know everything that you need to, so let's start this workout in a second. The first exercise in our video today is actually a very popular one as well, and that is flutter kicks. Some people will call them scissors even. You might find different names across different pages, or different trainers might call it differently, but I guess scissors and flutter kicks will be the most popular ones. We're gonna lay down on our back, and the movement that you're gonna do with your legs, it's just like scissors. So you're gonna bring one leg down and then alternate to the other side to side, side to side. Your lower back needs to be pressed down to the floor. You don't want to create a notch. The lower your legs are, the harder the movement will be, so just have that in mind. If you drop the legs too much, it might be way too hard for you, so you have to adjust the intensity according to what you can do. Ideally, we will try to keep your hands again on the head, and we'll just do the flutter kicks from there. But if you still have back tension and you don't quite know how to fix it, I'll give you a different option, which will be placing your hands under your bottom. So if you struggle with the movement on your back, doing this will make it a lot easier for you and you'll feel like you've got more control than before. But again, this is an easier option, so only take it if you need. Breathing through the movement, nothing too complicated. Tense your tummy. 1, 2, 3, 45 seconds. Here we go. exercise is definitely one of the least favorites generally when it comes to core, and that is a side plank. Most people, especially if you are a beginner, and I guess that's the reason why you're doing this workout, will really struggle with it if you try to keep your knees away from the floor on both legs. Let's start with the easiest one first. So you're going to be facing sideways. There is something really important on this exercise. Your shoulder also plays a big part in here, so you don't want to have your elbow away from the shoulder and create a lot of tension in your joint. Trying to keep your elbow right under your shoulder, and then we're going to keep your lower knee down on the floor. As I told you, that's the easiest option, and your top leg is going to be straight. From here, we're going to try to lift the hips away from the floor. Then you can keep your arm up, and this is it. We're just going to hold here for 45 seconds. Now, if you want to make this harder, you know what to do because I told you already. We're going to try to lift both of the knees away from the floor and hold it. When you're ready, 1, 2, 3, let's do this. Let's swap to the other side. Then you know what to do. 3, 2, 1, let's do this. The next exercise is going to be the feet crossovers, which is very similar to the flutter kicks that we did in the beginning of this video. Instead of doing with your legs up and down, we're going to cross them up and down as well, but one in front of the other. So just like we did before, we're going to try to keep the shoulders away from the floor, and again, allow your hands to hold your head in case you feel tension on your neck. We're going to lift the legs up. Make sure you keep breathing through the movement, and your tummy has to be tensing through the whole time. Just like in the flutter kicks, you want to make sure that your back is flat against the mat, and if it isn't, then you know you also got this option just in case you feel that on your lower back. All right, please get ready and let's do this. 45 seconds again. Is going to be single leg stack crunches. We've done stack crunches on the previous workout, and on this one we're going to do exactly the same, but we're only going to stay on one side. As you know, you want to keep the shoulders away from the floor, and you're going to lift your left leg towards your right hand. So you're going to start on the right side, always repeating towards this side. So right reaches up and back down, up and back down. If you want to make that easier, feel free to bend the knee and tap, bend the knee and tap. Okay, when you're ready, shoulders off the floor. 1, 2, 3, here we go. Great, let's swap to the other side. Left hand to right foot. Ready? Exercise is going to be back extensions. We're just gonna lay down on your front, reach your arms forward, and then we're gonna try to lift your legs and your trunk away from the floor and slowly lower. Once again, controlling the movement. Lifting up and down. Breathe in on the way up and you breathe out on the way down. To make it easier on your lower back, if this is quite intense, you can decide to only lift your trunk and not your legs. And obviously, the higher you lift, the more your lower back has to do. Lastly, if this is still intense, place your hands onto the side. Allow your hands to do a little bit as you go up and also as you go down. This is ultimately the easiest option you can ever do for this exercise. So when you're ready, let's do this. For your first series, as usual, we have 2 more to go. So as you guys know, if you don't want to do the whole workout and you're tired or you have to leave, then I'll see you on the next time. Otherwise, please stick with me. Let's start with your first exercise again, but on the second series. For this exercise, lay down on your back, legs up, and small movement side to side. For the side plank, you've got two options. Stay on your side, elbow directly under the shoulder, and then you can either stay with your lower knee bent on the floor or with both legs straight. Get ready to change sides, stay on the right elbow this time. For the feet crossovers, lay down on your back, shoulders away from the floor, hands supporting the head. Lift the legs up, tense the tummy, and cross one leg right in front of the other. For the single leg side crunches, lay down on your back, shoulders away from the floor, and hands reaches out to the opposite foot. Swap sides, left hand to right foot. For the back extensions, lay down on your front, arms reach forward, squeeze the butt cheeks and lift the legs and trunk away from the floor unless that is too hard for you, and then take the easiest options. Make sure you breathe in on the way up and out on the way down. For this exercise, lay down on your back, legs up, and small movement side to side.
What's it gonna take? Have another deep breath. Think before you say. Think before you say. Think before you say. I'll play the fool. You sit and wait. Awkward conversation. When's it gonna change? How has your day been? What else can I say? What else can I say? How else can I say?
For the side plank, you've got two options. Stay on your side, elbow directly under the shoulder, and then you can either stay with your lower knee bent on the floor or with both legs straight.
Why do we keep on keeping secrets? Why do we keep on keeping secrets?
Get ready to change sides, stay on the right elbow this time.
Wait, just a little taste, just a little taste. Won't you tell me something I wouldn't know? Make me wanna see you again before I go. I don't need a boyfriend, but give me something close. Give me something close, give me something close. You're tumbling around in my head. Can't think through all the words I never said. Lie to cover up the feelings, let it end, it end, it end, it end. Why do we
For the feet crossovers, lay down on your back, shoulders away from the floor, hands supporting the head. Lift the legs up, tense the tummy, and cross one leg right in front of the other.
Eyes on the door, you've got 'em trained. I know what you're thinking, what's it gonna take? Have another deep breath, think before you say. Think before you say, think before you say. I'll play the fool, you sit and wait. Awkward conversation, when's it gonna change? How has your day been? What else can I say? What else can I say? How else can I say? You're tumbling around in my head. Can't think through all the words I never said. Lie to cover up the feelings, let it end, it end, it end, it end. Why do we keep on keeping secrets? Why do we keep on keeping secrets?
For the single leg side crunches, lay down on your back, shoulders away from the floor, and hand reaches out to the opposite foot.
Why do we? I see it in your eyes. I know the game, but I'll just flip my hair and walk the other way. I can take forever, teach you how to wait. Just a little taste, just a little taste. Won't you tell me something I wouldn't know? Make me wanna see you again before I go. I don't need a boyfriend to give me something close. Give me something close, give me something close. You're tumbling around in my head. Can't think through all the words I never said. Lie to cover up the
Swap sides, left hand to right foot.
Why do we keep on keeping secrets? Why do we keep on keeping secrets? Keeping secrets. Why do we? Eyes on the door, you've got 'em trained. I know what you're thinking, what's it gonna take? Have another deep breath, think before you say. Think before you say, think before you say. I'll play the
For the back extensions, lay down on your front, arms reach forward, squeeze the butt cheeks and lift the legs and trunk away from the floor unless that is too hard for you, and then take the easiest options. Make sure you breathe in on the way up and out on the way down.
You're tumbling around in my head. Can't think through all the words I never said. Lie to cover up the feelings, let it end, it end, it end, it end. Why do we keep on keeping secrets? Why do we keep on keeping secrets?
And that was it for today, guys. With this video, we have completed the beginners workout series. So in 2 weeks, we will be starting with the intermediate core exercises. If you did enjoy this workout, or if you have any questions at all, please leave a comment in the section down below. And as usual, please leave a thumbs up. Remember, that really helps me to get to more people. Thank you so much for being there once again, guys. If you're new to the channel, don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell button. And I'll see you on a next video. Take care.
I don't need a